Tonight, our I-Team investigates the case of a suburban soldier who survived 2 tours in Iraq. He did not survive his encounters with the U.S. Veterans Administration here at home. The exclusive story tonight from investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy.
Kathy, a staple of the American military is to leave no man behind on a foreign battlefield. Army veteran Tom Young was left behind by the VA, according to his family. They say Young asked the Veterans Administration for help on 4 occasions, but only received phone calls back after he was dead. This is a story that we begin at the end. July 23rd, last summer. Tom Young is struck and killed by a Metro train headed to the northwest suburbs.
And then he took his life, and the day after, we got a call from the VA that a bed was available. And then about 20 minutes later, we got a call from the suicide hotline returning his call.
The 30-year-old had apparently called here to the VA's suicide hotline, leaving a message that he needed help. Someone from the hotline calling him back a day later after he had put himself in the path of the train. And when he died, Young was on a waiting list to get in here, Hines VA Hospital, for alcohol treatment, having been referred by another suburban hospital where he was treated for a suicide attempt. When Hines called the next day to say they found a bed, Young's mother told them they were too late.
The news of those calls was almost as bad as the news that he was gone, that we were so close.
His brother so close to getting the help he needed after 7 years with the Army's 10th Mountain Group. He had signed up right out of Maine West High School and did 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Like so many soldiers, he returned with post-traumatic stress disorder.
It was very obvious as time went by the demons he was battling and the weight that those experiences had on him.
The father of 2 little girls, he worked as a plumber and handyman, but alcohol kept him numb from the memories of Iraq. His brother says Tom knew he had a problem and tried to get into Hines VA Hospital 3 times.
The first 2 times he was turned away. They said he didn't qualify for because he wasn't suicidal. The 3rd time he was suicidal, and he was put on a waiting list.
Tom Young, he just walked in front of the train and got killed.
Illinois Senator Mark Kirk at a budget hearing today where a VA official admitted what happened to Tom Young should not have happened.
There is no voicemail today, I can assure you that. That's unacceptable. That was done by a contractor.
I feel like he did everything he was supposed to do. He called the number. He went to the VA. He went to the hospital. The system gave up on my brother, not my brother gave up on himself.
Hines VA officials tonight declining to comment on Young's case, claiming patient confidentiality. They do pass along sincere condolences to the family. But then in the same statement, the VA encourages those in need to contact that toll-free Veterans Crisis Hotline, the same hotline Tom Young dialed and got an answer back the day after he committed suicide. His family just wants to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else.